So I guess I'm supposed to just sit down here, legs crossed, arms limp, and focus on the breath. Just ignore everything else and don't think. This is actually really easy. Honestly, don't get the hype. It's just sitting and breathing. You know, we do it every day. Oh wait, am I thinking? Just focus on the breath and ignore everything else. It feels like I'm wasting my time. How is sitting here and breathing supposed to help me focus? I need to plan the video after I'm done. Shit. I'm distracted again. This is hard. We live in a world where everything needs to happen quickly. Every action needs immediate reaction. Movement is constant and motion is the norm. But when does this become too much? Recently, I've been finding myself more and more overwhelmed, distracted, and unable to focus. I've gotten used to the noise that underscores my day-to-day activities and have become incredibly uncomfortable with the idea of sitting still for any extended period of time. Deep down, I know it's okay for me to take a break, but in a world where we're constantly comparing ourselves to others, it feels impossible to slow down without feeling like you're falling behind or just being unproductive. As a result, over the past year, I haven't been able to properly unwind and take a break, and over the past few months, I've kinda reached a tipping point. Instead of doing any meaningful work for an extended period of time, I find myself constantly switching, planning, and deciding, but most importantly, not getting anything done. I've noticed that I've been slowly drifting back into old routines and have become less in tune with my emotions. So in an effort to unwind and recover from these early stages of burnout, I'm going to meditate for at least 10 minutes every day for 30 days to see if I can become more aware of my emotions and feelings throughout my day. Originally, I was going to meditate right after my morning shower, but on the very first day, I ended up sleeping through my alarm and rushing out the door to get to the rink on time. From there, my day just got away from me as I moved from task to task, location to location. And by the time I got back home, my whole day had already gone by. It's currently 6:30 and all the excitement that I had with starting this challenge has completely evaporated. It's late, I'm tired, and all I want to do right now is curl up underneath my sheets. Admittedly, I also feel like I've already failed this challenge because I didn't begin meditating first thing in the morning like I originally thought I would. I know deep down that I'm just trying to make excuses. I just have to begin. Even though this challenge hasn't started exactly the way that I envisioned it, imperfect progress is still progress. I've been up for a few hours now, and even though I slept later than I normally would, I feel more rested. Usually after I get organized for the next day, it takes me a while to settle my thoughts and allow myself to drift to sleep. But yesterday, perhaps due to exhaustion, or maybe from the meditation, I fell asleep almost instantly without the effort it normally takes. So I'll try meditating again before bed today and see if that's what made the difference. There are many different methods of practicing meditation, and while you can practice on your own or use one of the many apps that are available on the market, I'll be following Elevate. I chose this app because it offered a 1-year free trial, which was a good, risk-free way of practicing meditation for an extended period of time, which is perfect for a broke college student like me. Even though I haven't been meditating for a very long time, I'm already seeing some of the benefits of practicing it daily. I've noticed that I'm more rested, less irritable, and more focused throughout my day. Overall, I've been just happier this past week because it finally feels like I'm able to get some work done while allowing distractions to just come and go instead of constantly trying to resist and overcome them. So I guess in retrospect, sleeping through my alarm on the very first day turned out to be a happy accident. Since then, I've been meditating every day before going to bed, and I've noticed just how quickly I've been able to fall asleep as soon as I lay down. But even after a week of practicing, I still find it incredibly difficult to avoid procrastination and just get started. I constantly question if I should begin meditation or if I should just watch another video first, even though meditation literally only takes 10 minutes. If I just started without overthinking and deliberating, I could have been done already. Not to mention that if I really wanted to, I could always go back and watch the videos after. It's just dumb, and I noticed that I've been doing this in other more important areas of my life, like making these videos, which are infinitely harder and more complicated to execute. It makes sense why my upload schedule has become so sporadic. It's hard to call ourselves out on the self-sabotaging patterns we instinctively fall into, but how would we ever grow if we didn't? As week 2 and 3 came and went, I began to appreciate how meditation gave my mind space to observe my emotions and thoughts without feeding into them, not judging myself for being lazy or being away from my phone, and for taking some time for myself. In other words, it felt good to sit down and be fully present. A metaphor for meditation that I came across while browsing Reddit, of all places, compares your brain to a bottle of water with sand at the bottom. Modern life with all its stimulants and distractions is like having that bottle be constantly shaken. People weren't wired to be constantly attentive, and without periods of stillness, the sand will never settle, leaving the water cloudy and ineffective. As the final days of the month went by and I wrapped up my meditation challenge, I found myself constantly going back to that metaphor and trying to describe how I felt after meditating. It was comforting to have that time set aside where I could sit down and accept everything that had happened. Although the day often didn't go perfectly as planned, I found giving myself that acceptance allowed me to view the day more objectively and grow from all the missteps that had happened throughout my day. All in all, it was definitely a learning experience, more about myself than anything else really. It taught me the process of letting go physically is often easier than letting go mentally. Past relationships, traumas, and preconceived notions of yourself spring up time and time again during periods of downtime, and they definitely take a lot more patience and practice to let go of. It's funny because I used to believe meditation was for hippies, but after these 30 days, I can confidently say that meditation is a tool that I want to keep in my repertoire to deal with those challenges. It doesn't mean confronting my negative thoughts and beliefs will be easy, but all problems will feel a little more straightforward if you can approach them with a calm and level head. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it insightful. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you can help make that happen, that'd be very appreciated. Love you. I hope you have a great day.